Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Last episode, we read the history of the Beast Lords. It wasn't a long video, but this one will more than make up for that. We are going to embark on a 4-book quest line. It is called The Far Side of Tears. And what I'm probably going to end up doing is breaking it up into 2 parts. So we'll have to see how things go. So let's go ahead and get started with book 1. Let's see what this introduction says. There's not many writings giving Freeport's perspective on the blockade by the Orcish Armada that nearly brought the city to ruin. This book is written by a sailor who later jumped ship in Kinos. Freeport has always been a center of commerce and learning for Antonica. There's transports, power the Freeport Navy, and the amenities of a large city. The common lands are to the west. They provide overland access to the interior, while southward is the desert of Roe. The Freeport Harbor leads to the Ocean of Tears. We sailors will often simply call it Tears. Now, this book quest actually takes place, at least book 1, here in Zek. So what we want to do first is kill 8 Valen grunts. We are going to take the stable.
How can we retake the island when all we have are the...
If you enjoy my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button if you enjoy the video as well. I do appreciate it very much. Now, these are Talon grunts. These are not the Valen ones that we need, so we need to head on over
I greet you.
to the Three Toes Valley post. And here we are. Now there's going to be a lot of battle today. Okay, you can see here there's Valen grunts right there. So we are going to go ahead and start with this bunch. I believe we are buffed up. Let me go ahead and put this one on Stamper. And yeah, now these are going to be connected. Here we go. Alright, Stamper, you need to help me. Now, it's not going to take that long to get each of these mob categories that we need for this, because they're all going to be fairly close together, which is a good thing. Okay, I don't think those are grunts there. Those are sentries. There's more grunts on this side. In fact, I think this group of 3 over here is what we need. Yep. Oh, now we're getting this savage dude also. Now, is he named? He is! Awesome! Okay, well, I'm going to focus on him first. It's a nice bonus. Oh, sweet. Ornate. Okay, so we just need 2 more. And we have to take 3. All right, we need to read the book. Come over here out of harm's way. The Freeport Militia does not have a massive seagoing navy. We have no need to travel vast distances. Our situation brings goods and services to us. Still, with the uncertainty in the world, with orcs and ogres amassing large armies inland, Freeport's navy needed a quick increase in size. To that end, the Admiral authorized the forcible conscription of the city's youth. While I was at first an unwilling participant, I am now rather proud of my work with the Navy. All right, we need to kill 7 hillcat huntresses. We're going to want to go to the refuge post. We will be back here shortly, though.
Hello!
Refuge, please. Oh, there they are right there. And we need 7 of them. You ready, Stamper? Okay, we need 3 more. Now we're going to get 4, but that's okay. off a stamper? My goodness. Okay, we will read the book. An active Navy has been crucial to Freeport, with many of our normal land routes blocked by the Rhodesian Army. When one trade route after another was closed, our ability to take charge on the seas has been vital to preventing a siege. Our ships, often conscripted merchant vessels, have a variety of attributes. The LMS Assault, upon which I serve, has been fitted as a warship, but previously served as a cloth merchant's transport. All right, now we need to get 6 timber grizzlies. And what we need to do for those is go up around this particular little mountain right here. There's this nice little wooded area, Spirit Valley. But the grizzlies aren't in this part. We have to go up just a little further to find them. Yeah, those dust adders are just waiting to ambush us. I just knew it. Alrighty. Okay, that orc is not aggro, but those are. So you are going to come around this way. Ever so carefully. And we need 6 of them. There's a couple pages. There's a lot of collection pieces that are in Zek, actually. They're all over the place. It's a good place to come to farm collection items, that's for sure. Alright. We only need 2 more, but it looks like we're going to get a couple more, but that's okay. Oh, is that a named over there? Bet you it is. Okay, let's go here out of the way. One reason the Assault is proving to be an excellent warship is its size. It is narrow in its hull, giving it speed, and it features 3 masts. After all, it belonged to a cloth merchant who was well equipped to supply it with sails. The mass of sails adds to the ship's speed as it cuts through the water. We kept on most of the cloth merchant's crew, who understood how to raise and lower the complex multitude of sails. So now we need to find gorge panthers. Now, these are also fairly close by. Let's get out of this area here. I'm going to actually put them in, though, because here. There they are. I believe that they are intertwined with other mobs, so they might be difficult to spot. They're supposed to be right out here, though. There, is that them over there? Yes. Okay, so they are in with these orcs. We only need 4 of them. So let's see if we can... Oh good, we get all 4 at one time. That is fantastic. Well, this isn't going to be as bad as I thought. Alright. Below deck, the ship is as cramped as any other vessel. Hammocks for the sailors are slung between every available post. Those who sleep closest to the galley sleep on hammocks hung between casks of wine, sacks of grain, and cured meat. Our task is not to be at sea for months on end, but to patrol the tiers. It's a vast sea, and we're often away from shore for many days. Oh, right, I learned the orcs' language, so now I can understand what they say when they curse at me. Isn't that great? All right, now we need to go back because we have to kill some more Valen grunts. And let's see, where am I? I always get lost here. We need to get over here. So we're just going to follow this mountain around. I'll be there in a jiffy. All right. Now there's some grunts right here, so we're going to go ahead and get these. Oh, I'm getting that savage. Now, we already killed him before, so we're not going to get the AA for this, but that's okay. Nice. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna. Those are the sentries. Centurions. We don't want the centurions. We're gonna head on over to where we were before because we should be able to find some more grunts over this way. There's some. Alright, we still need 2 more. I'm hoping that... Yeah, here we go. Alrighty then. Of late, ships are reporting that an increase in activity at the farthest end of the tier, where its waters flow into the timorous deep. Our mission is to investigate and report back to the Overlord what we observe. If we happen to encounter any Orcish ships, we will send them to Prex's Hold and intensely question any survivors. Were I an orc, I would flee upon seeing the assault approach. And now we need to get sentries, and they're actually, we saw a group of them right down this way when we first got here. And there's also, I believe, what are these? Yeah, these are sentries over here. Now, there's centurions here, and they can be a pain because I believe they're triple up heroic, so they just have a lot of health points, and it just takes a while to kill them. But I mean, they're not any danger to us, but it makes for long fights. Yep, here he comes. Yep, triple up, that's what I thought. I remember that. Oh, let's get rid of you. Twice in the past few days, we have seen another ship on the horizon that looks remarkably like the Assault. 3 masts are not particularly common, as they're unwieldy. The cloth merchant from whom we procured the Assault was originally called Bixie Girl before its commissioning. Had to change that. He insisted that it's the only ship of its kind. The captain is very curious and has been attempting to catch up to the mysterious vessel. Alright, now we need to kill 6 loaders. Now, the loaders are right around this area. And there's usually only like 3 of them or so. And we may have to wait for a repop. But what you don't want to do is go inside the building and get the builders, because I believe the builders are going to also be needed. And we are just going to wait for a respawn. It usually takes about 10 minutes. So I'll be back as soon as they repop. All right, they are back. Here we go. In years past, we would dock near Caledon. That was the dwarven city on Fadwer, and take on new supplies and then return to Freeport. This time, however, its approach was heavily patrolled by Orcish ships. We had never seen this many before and warily kept our distance. The captain growled furiously to us to turn about and keep our weapons at the ready. We sensed his frustration and anger, all the more so when we saw it. The ship looked like the Assault. Alright, now we have to kill the builders, and they are inside this building. And they have a fairly long respawn timer, so we only need 4 of them. We don't have to wait, which is nice. Oh, we've got a named in there. Well, I want to get these first. Stamper, you need to hold the line for just a moment longer. Let him beat on you. Alright. Mr. Girk Strongarm. Ooh. There she is, breathed the captain, his eyes taking in the other vessel greedily. We could see her 3 masts clearly amongst the other ships. I wonder what her name is, he continued, squinting to cut the glare. There was only one way to find out. But the captain would never send the Assault into an apparent assembly of an Orc navy. Well, at least we know she exists, he said, ordering us to trim our sails and head back to Freeport. All right, now we need to get some miners. All right, and here we go. Now we need 8 of these. Now, you can stay outside of the mine and wait for those to repop. But we are going to go into the mine because there's also miners down at the bottom. There's one right there. Come to greet us. Hello. Well, we might as well go down this tunnel. I believe there's 1 or 2 in here. Oh, that's a sentry. Okay, nope. We're gonna have to go out. But there should be one on the other side of the lift. Yeah. Nice! Level 36. Sweet. We finished part 1. Now for 2. The captain shouted orders, running the length of the assault, nearly colliding with several unwary sailors who heard him but didn't know from which direction he was coming. We were used to the captain dashing about excitedly, often forgetting to shave one half of his face when a sudden thought arrested his morning ritual. Sometimes we smothered a grin in our hands when the captain wandered the deck, waving his shaving brush instead of his saber. This time, however, he was in deadly earnest, and so were we. So it asks us to go to the quarry, which we are, but we need to get the update. I believe we have to be on this ramp. So, yeah, there we go. Fortunately for us, we were already outside the relatively sheltered waters of the port. It would take some time for the mysterious twin ship to make it far enough into the tiers to feel the full benefit of the wind. Our sails were already full, and we made good time into the tiers. The captain's goal was obviously to meet this ship where it would not have the advantage of support from the Death Fist naval vessels already surrounding Caladan. Alright, we need to kill some more miners. While we wait for these other ones to repop, we're going to see what's in here. And go back up top and see if those others have respawned. We need to get 8 of them. Okay, there isn't anything in this one. Check this one now. Yep. Okay, let's go up top and see if those others have repopped yet. Yep. Oh, we need one more. Alright, that's fine. That's a bodyguard. We don't need him. Alright, let's go back down because we could probably have a repop down there now. Yep. The Ocean of Tears could prove tricky to navigate, even under the best of circumstances. Our crew was used to the quick turns needed to dodge some of the most hazardous points in the Tears. We had run this course many times together, although usually not with a ship in pursuit. Due to our unusual design, the assault was generally the aggressor. Other ships who attempted to outmaneuver us were destroyed. And now we need to kill 6 Valen undersmiths. Now, I believe there's some in this particular tunnel. Yes. So we are going to take care of these now. There's 3 here. Oh no, is that a name? It is. Okay. The blacksmith is not going to give us an update, so we're going to be one short. I'm going to have to wait for repops. And just like the loaders, it's usually about 10 minutes or so. I mean, I'm not complaining about getting named by any means. It just slows down the quest a bit. Okay, I'm going to go over to the very first tunnel that we got those others. I'll be right back as soon as they repop. And here we go. Okay, let's read the book. This time, however, though we were confident in the assault's abilities, the knowledge that another ship like her was pursuing us made more than one sailor glance aft to check on her progress. She cleared the harbor easily, and her sails filled with the same wind that gave us our speed. Though the mystery ship was still quite distant, we all imagined she was gaining on the assault. Alright, now we have to get Valence sentries. Alright, I think we have to be up on the mainland, so let's go back up. Back we go. Now, I need to find them. I know that there were 2 of them, I believe. Here. And we need 5. Alright, 2 more. Should be these guys over here by this entrance. Yep. Soon it became all too apparent that the other ship was indeed gaining on the assault, which took us by surprise. If that ship were the twin of the assault, how could it be going fast enough to catch us, when the wind favored us as much as them? The captain let loose a string of epithets he had never used before, checking the other ship's progress, then bellowing orders. All right, now we need to kill some seers. He's going to be inside. All right, let's go in here. In we go. Here they are. We need 3 of them. How convenient. One of the newest sailors, a young lad pressed into the naval service, spent much of his time heaving over the side of the ship. In one of his journeys about the deck, the captain paused to give the boy a few encouraging words before continuing his pacing. The lad wiped his mouth on his sleeve and looked after the captain. That's the man the captain was, to stop and speak to someone ill despite the gyrations of his mind. Alrighty now, 6 more grunts. Alright, now there was another group of grunts. Was it over here? No, it was over here. Right here. We were in the midst of the tears, Freeport still quite a ways distant. The sun was setting beyond Antonica, tinting the sky copper and gold. This time of day was always the trickiest for us, for winds would change, rushing off the mountains and pushing across the sea. All hands had to be aware of every hint of a change in the wind's direction and quickly adjust to it. All right, now we need to get some dust adders. Let's go to the refuge post over by where the bears were and such that we were at before. All right, and there are some right there. We need 6 of them. Ah! Oh, they are all over this place. Alrighty then. The twin ship did not pause in its pursuit. It continued its advance upon the assault like the tide. Sometimes it seemed we were outrunning it, and other times it seemed to be ever closer. A fresh slew of amazing profanity brought everyone's attention to the captain again. We followed his line of sight and, to our amazement, saw that before us, between the assault and Antonica, the sea was dotted with ships. All right, now we've got to get our buddies, the Centurions. We are near the quarry, so... There. Oh, hello. Hit me all at once. Okay then. Nice. Accomplished orc hunter. Sweet. Damn them all, the captain cried. If those are not ships from our navy, then it would seem that Freeport is taken. Oh, Vast! Change the course now. We will need to approach more cautiously. What are the twin ships? Someone asked. The captain snorted. We can hope those ships before us are ours, but we know the twin ship is not. Do as I say. Keep up our speed. All right, more dust adders, so we need to go back where we were before. Here we go. this loner over here. Oh. Nice. And that is the end of book 2. Well, everybody, I think we're going to leave this episode here. Please join me next time where we will complete book 3 and book 4. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.